Good morning, scholars. Today we're going to continue our way through Far's Homeric Greek, reading the final lines of Book 1 of the Iliad. That is lines 605 to 611, where day ends on Olympus and Zeus and Hera go to bed side by side. Alta epe katedou, lampron pa os helioio, hoi men kakeion tesepan, voikon de huekastos. Heki hekastoi doma periklutos ambigues, hepaistos poiesen, viduiese rapidese. Zeus de pros hon lekos eie, Olympios asteropetes. Entaparos koimat hotemen glukos hypnos hikanoi. Enta ke viud anabas parate chrysothronos here. Okay. Alta epe katedou lampron paos he elioio. So katedou is our second aorist from kataduo, to enter the ocean to set, and lampros, here neuter lampron, is the radiant or bright, refulgent. Paos, to paos he elioio, the light of the sun. And we will see paos is a wonderful word. It is the older poetic form of pos, like we talk about photons in science. And you have various epic forms for the genitive and dative, etc. And then we see that usually it simply means light, i.e. the light of candles. But it also means light in distinction to aklus. Now, aklus is the mist or darkness that, once we get to the battle scenes, will come over a hero's eyes as they die on the battlefield. But more especially, as here, it means daylight or daybreak. So, alta epe katedou lampron paos he elioio, hoi men kakeion teseban, voi gonde huekastos. So, kakeion tes, we have to wish or desire to sleep. So, hoi men, the gods, hoi men katakeion tes, eban, oikonde, huekastos. Oikonde, of course, is our very much used suffix de to mean in the direction towards. So oikonde, homewards, and hekastos is each one. Heki, where? Heki huekastoi, doma periklutos ambigues. So heki, where? Periklutos, we've seen this as the epithet for Hephaistos. Ambigues, crooked-limbed. So this is a special form of adjective that one will see in Homer. Consult 299D. And its basis is guia, taguia, which are the limbs or the joints. And so ambigues means crooked limbs. His limbs are kind of pointing in different directions because of the fall he took when Zeus hurled him out of heaven, as aforeto described. So heki rekastoi doma periklutos ambigues hepaistos poiesen vidriesi rapidese. So vidriesi is a perfect participle, dative plural, from edo, to know or so as to have skill in something, edo, like, Bo knows football. And propides, high, as feminine plural, means the midriff or the faculty of ingenuity, so that vidriesi propedesen altogether means, with his his knowing ingenuity, sort of, his knowing mind. And we have an example here of the dative of means, Smythe 1506-7. The dative denotes the instrument or means or manner or cause. So as in ebaleme letois, he hit me with stones. And here we have Hephaestus making the doma, vidriesi pra pedese. Zeus de pros hon lekos, Olympios asteropetes. So lekos, we've seen that earlier, one's bed or bed. I think this is the third occurrence of this form in Book 1, from to go. And then asteropetes, the lightener, i.e. Zeus's main association was with the lightning that would cross the sky as a sign of his power and ability to destroy. Enta paros koimat hotemen glucos hupnos hikanoi. So enta is an adverbial relative where, paros, in former time, previously, but here it has, since it's in a generative statement, or a generalizing statement, where previously, where heretofore, koimat, from koimato, imperfect, or equals koimato, imperfect, from koimao, to lie down to sleep, that is in the middle. So enta paros koimat hotamen glucos hupnos hikanoi. Hote plus the optative, of course, hikanoi being our present optative, and as we've seen again and again, it is this iota, the thematic vowel of the optative, is omicron throughout the present and future tenses, to which is added the suffix of the optative, this iota. So one final look at the formation and the mood suffix of the optative. So from hikano, and with respect to sleep, it means to come upon. And glucose hupnos, of course, is sweet sleep. So enta paros koimat hotemen glucos hupnos hikanoi. Enta kateud anabas para de crusothronos here. So kateudo is to go to sleep. Anabas, first aorist participle. It's masculine, so referring to Zeus still. From anabino, to ascend or mount. Eslekos, to climb into bed. Enta kateud anabas. Of course, we don't have eslekos there, but I guess we had it earlier. Para de, and beside, we have to say was sleeping. Para de crusothronos here. So crusothronos, we've seen that as goaded, throned, golden seated, as an epithet of Hera. So alta epe katedu lampron pa os he elioio. Hoi men kakeon te seban, hoi konde wekastos. He ki hekastoi doma periklutos ambigueis, Hephaestos poiesen, vidriese prapedese. Zeus de pros hon lekos, Olympios asteropetes, enta paros koimat hotemen glucus hupnos hikanoi. Enta katiudanabas, para de crusothronos here. Now, so it's just wonderful the way Book 1 of the Iliad ends. I mean, you will remember that the genius of this ending, I think, resides in both what is expressed and what is not expressed. You will remember that Hephaestus had told his mom to soothe Zeus with soothing words, to calm him down with soothing words. Homer knows that he can leave that to the imagination of his listener or reader, and he doesn't need to give a new set of speeches between Hera and Zeus as they make up and reconcile finally. Rather, he just shows it as they climb into bed together here at the end. So it's a wonderful capstone to this marriage scene, or this depiction of the relationship between Zeus and Hera, much reflective of, one would imagine, human domestic scenes where there's a fight, there's a making up with words or not, and then the couple returns to bed and they're normal despite the struggles and upsets of the day. Now, of course, theirs was aided by the feast of the gods and the songs of the muses and Apollo, but nevertheless, a beautiful capstone to the book, this return to domestic tranquility, and a quite wonderful setup for the opening of Book 2. Okay, so that's it. We're done. The Book 1 of the Iliad. I'll be back soon with a video describing our way forward, but I congratulate everyone on their completion of this course. Here's a wonderful picture of Zeus and Hera climbing into bed, perhaps. Who knows? With Zeus, this could be any female. But nevertheless, we're done here, and this is the final scene. Zeus and Hera in bed together, side by side, peace reestablished. So congratulations to all of you who have made it through this course. And like I say, I will have remarks following this about our way forward as we conclude and move forward. Okay, have a great day, and again, congratulations.